Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. I have a PSA return here for you, and it looks like they finally took care of my sealed booster pack issue that where I was sending in stuff to get reholdered that looked like this, and I was trying to get them into the newer case which looks like this. See, there's a big difference in what's going on here. You've got this thicker case on the right side. You've got this pinched layer to prevent it from moving around. It's also much more tight right here in the middle to prevent it from moving around left and right. And what had happened was I sent in several of my packs that were like this to be reholdered, and what happened was they sent them back in the exact same case. So obviously I was upset about that. It took them a few months to finally get back to me. They provided a label. I sent it off to them back in November, and now I finally have them back. And it looks like this is actually something that's come back in the past few months. For some reason, there are some items like the ones that I got back for the Charizard UPC that they're still returning in this old case. Like, I don't know why they would even bother with this case anymore at all, but because I would love to have these recased into the correct, newer style that's much better. You're paying the higher price anyways, so I don't understand why they're still using this nowadays. But I am happy to say that they did finally replace these, and you can see that they're in the new style case. I'm gonna adjust the focus a little bit on my camera so that I can have them kind of down here instead of right here, because it looks like it's focused a little too much there. So if you guys will give me a minute. Alright, so this is the first one I have here. I have no idea what order they are in, but they did recase them, and you can see like this is all the way down to an individual card. We have the Dark Charmeleon that was submitted with the Wizards logo right there, or the Wizard stamp, the gold W. This is from the craft thing out in Australia, but I don't have one of those in a 10. So if you guys have one of those in a 10, I would like to have it. I would trade or purchase that, but I won't go too crazy in price. Got some Catch Mews here. These have the rounded corners, so these are most likely the birds, the 21, 22, 23 instead of the WB promos. There's a first edition Shadowless Machamp. If you've been on this channel for a little bit, then you've probably seen some of these. These are the birds right here. This is the Australian, well no, it's the Ancient Mew. Look at that. It's the Ancient Mew, or the only other cards that have this insert are the Legendary Birds, and these were all Australian releases. You can see there's the Ancient Mew on that one. Another one of those. Man, it'd be cool if I could see the card down in there. But man, I really definitely approve of this style case. I wish everything would just get automatically sent out in that. I don't know if it's going to be the case where if I want to have something like this put into this case going forward, that I would have to request it, or what would have to be done. But it is cool to see that they actually did replace these. Took a while. These have been gone for a long time. Here we have a nice E3 stamp. That's what that gold stamp is right there. Gem Mint 10 on the Pikachu. I'm glad that these have been taken care of without getting damaged, because that would suck. I got a lot of these and they're so thick. Alright, what we have? This is another Machamp. Can't tell if this is a special one, like a reverse flap or something. Here we have a cool Porygon, pulled the 10. Got the Cosmos Machamp. Different holofoil, or this might be the reverse flap. That other one had the flap on the back side. This one has it on the front. Here we have another Pikachu. I think I've got several of these now, so I might be looking to move a few of those on eBay. There's another Ancient Mew, black letters instead of the purple. Got a Meowth. This is from the Game Boy. I've got a few of these, so I might move one or two of them now. There's another cool Porygon. I definitely prefer being able to move these to customers when they're in their final case, the one that they should be in. So again, thanks to the VP, I'm not going to say his name, of customer service, who helped me out a lot with this stuff. And there's a few people on Instagram that were communicating back and forth as well. I really don't know who had the final push. This right here, yeah, it's got the insert has the squared off corners, so this should just be the regular Mewtwo, but it could be something else. A lot of times, I believe when I submitted these originally, these were not in the system, so I have it on the original paperwork, like what exact card is on the inside of all these, like which one's Moltres, which one's Zapdos, Harlequin, all that stuff. So as long as they kept it looks like they did, as long as they keep their cert numbers, that will be helpful down the road to know exactly what card is inside of it, if somebody did ever want to know that. There's another one of those Gem Mint 10 on the Pikachus. Another Catch Mew. Another one of the Australian birds. Not too many people collect this stuff in depth with the variations and being sealed and all that stuff as I do, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool to have all these different variations. The guy who popped up publicly with the inverted number 2, 3, 4, and 5. He had there was somebody on Instagram who reached out to me the day before he posted on Reddit, put in an offer, and then I think the price kind of surprised him. Check it out. That one's ribbed or crimped, and so and then because the price was so big, there's got the purple letters. He ended up posting it on Reddit, and then I haven't really heard back from him, so I don't think my offer is going to go through. I posted a pretty good offer, at least I thought anyways. Which one is this one? Is this from Belgium? It's the Belgium version. Which one was this one? Just another black letters. Sometimes I have to go back and see, because the versions might be so slightly different that you don't even see what's going on there. This one is this German? Denmark maybe? Danish? I don't know for sure, but I can tell there's different writing on it, so I know it's a different version. There's another Entei, another cool Porygon, another Entei, which I believe grading now is like $50. Back then, it used to be like 14. There's another Machamp, Shadowless, pulled to 10. Another E3. This one pulled to 8 though. Got another Meowth, and I've got one more small stack to go. Which all of the regular packs, those were already put into the correct case, so that's why all of these are like individual promos and stuff. Some more of them. Another E3 Pikachu. I think was that the third one for the 10. I think I've got one already in the correct case. There's a Pikachu, another Shadowless Machamp, and then we're going to finish off with a Shadowless Machamp pulling the 7. So thank you to PSA for making this right. Hope moving forward that when you guys get this stuff to grade that you stop using this case, because even now, I mean, I just got these back recently. You guys probably saw some of the shorts where I had these, had the special delivery Charizard and Ancient Muse, all three of them. Like I had roughly 10 or so of each of them graded. Every one of them had this wide, extra wide, super thin case. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me why you would still have this in the factory. Just go ahead and get rid of them. Use the one that makes more sense. Hopefully, a lot of people aren't complaining about it too much, but for me, this is just far superior to this one. Let me know what you guys think. Am I whining too much about it? Would you do you prefer this one actually? Because to me, this one is the clear winner. But anyways, I'd love to hear you guys' opinion, and thanks as always for watching the video.